Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Emma and today we are doing a book video. I am going to be looking at the book To All the Boys I Loved. Is that it? To All the Boys I Loved Before. So, in this video I'll be referring to the first book for the majority of the time. Other times I'll refer to movies 1 or 2 and I'll give a warning if there's any major spoilers. In the movie, from the very first moment we see Peter, he is visibly interested in LJ. Exhibit A.
Whoa. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
People usually check behind them before they reverse, to avoid killing others. It's a thing we do.
I'm just not completely comfortable with using my mirrors yet, so...
Yeah, clearly.
Later in the movie, when it gets out that Kitty is the one who sent out the letters, she says that she could tell that Peter liked Lara Jean. And when I watched the movie, I caught that too. I was like, okay. And she says that's why she sent them out. But in the book, she was really mad at Lara Jean for almost, not even actually, almost revealing her crush. And then she sent the letters out as revenge. Which, hey, okay. And I was confused because in the book, Lara Jean was like, you do not want to cross Kitty. And then she crosses Kitty. But anyways. So for context, Lara Jean had a crush on her longtime childhood bestie, Josh. He used to come over to their house all the time to hang out with her and her sisters. He has kind of a harder home life, so they're next door neighbors, so he comes over all the time. And then somewhere along the way, Josh and Margot, Lara Jean's older sister, who she looks up to a lot, they start dating.
She has a boyfriend.
A boyfriend?
His name is Arthur.
In order to get over Josh and lay the crush to rest immediately, because she's obviously being very loyal to her sister, she writes him a final love letter with all of her feelings to just put it to rest. And she also writes one about Peter and 3 other guys, so five letters total. So yeah, the letters get out, and he doesn't very clearly have a crush on Lara Jean in the book. It's just that they're old. They used to be friends in middle school, and he's just being polite, asking her if she called AAA and kind of helping her for a bit and then leaving. But in the movie, I found it pretty clear that he already had a crush on her. Back to the book. So, Lara Jean and Peter were friends in middle school. Here's an excerpt from the book. I never thought of him any kind of way before that kiss. He was too pretty, too smooth, not my type of boy at all. So, she kind of had a crush on him in middle school. Yeah, she had a crush on him in middle school. Okay, fast forward to high school. She knows that the letters are out, and she doesn't want to make things weird with Josh because him and Margot just broke up, but she doesn't want anything weird, it's very complicated. So when she sees Peter Kavinsky in the hallway, she had just told Josh that she has a boyfriend so that he doesn't think anything of the crush. And let's just read. Beautiful dark-haired Peter. He deserves background music. He looks so good. And then she kisses him to convince Josh. For about 3 seconds, he's kissing me back. So that is the only hint that I really noticed, that Peter may have had interest in Lara Jean at that point because he kissed her back. Am I wrong? Would you not push the person off? Maybe that's just me. Okay. And then later he sees her in gym class. And here's what I'm calling ego or interest. So he winks at her when he sees her in the gym class later that day when he catches her staring. this could either be his friendly personality, like maybe he's trying to let her know that it's no big deal, things don't have to be awkward. Or maybe that's his way of flirting, knowing it can't be that much of a risk since she literally just kissed him. And that's kind of like his part of his persona that he's known for, very confident jock, I don't know. Versus the movie, when they're writing the contract, like Lara Jean and Peter, like they decide to do this fake dating thing. They're writing the contract. He's already giving hints that him and Jen were going to be, like, apparently they break up a whole bunch. Him and Jen, anyways, he's hinting that maybe Jen is who he always is with, but with Lara Jean, there's something genuine, because he's saying how Lara Jean, so in the very beginning of the movie, Jen is like making fun of Lara Jean's shoes, and then Peter comes up and sees all this happening. So later, when they're making the contract, he's like, by the way, you have better style than Jen. Okay, so that's just another hint that he clearly likes Lara Jean in some fashion. I personally find it very annoying. Like, I guess it's a trope when these popular guys are dating a girl that's very well known, and they act like they're trapped in the relationship as if they can't break up with her. Like, you clearly don't like her. Nobody's forcing you to date her. No. Okay. My point here is, in the book, I didn't see a clear sign that he liked Lara Jean before the deal. Like,
Make this your new background.
So what's your new background?
Girl, come on. You know I already got it. Lego.